Well, I just finished watching another disgusting display of injustice from Ottawa. So I'm grabbing my gloves and I'm diving into a topic that's a bit like a cold winter's night in Canada. Chilly, a little uncomfortable, and heavily influenced by politics. Yes, I'm talking about the Canadian justice system, or should I say, lawfare system, and how it seems to be swaying to the beat of political agendas. You know, when the justice system sounds more like a political campaign than actual justice, you gotta wonder if the law is really blind or if it's just wearing a nice pair of rainbow colored glasses. I mean, just look at the headlines these days. It's like every time a politician needs a boost in the polls, they trot out an issue linked to crime like it's a poutine special at the local diner. Today's special, tough on crime with a side of political gain. And you know, whatever politician is shouting the loudest about the crime isn't really worried about the criminal, but about getting that sweet, sweet voter attention. It's like they're playing a giant game of musical chairs, and the last one standing gets to decide if they're for the people or for the photo ops. And don't even get me started on how often politicians completely forget about due process. You know, they love to announce zero tolerance policies like they're announcing a new Tim Hortons flavor, new mochaccino law. You don't want to try it because it comes with a side of jail time. It's like they think having a catchy slogan will distract us from the fact that real people's lives are being affected. You ever notice that? When a scandal breaks, suddenly everyone's trying to lock up some poor soul faster than they can say election time? I swear, it sounds like a plot from a bad Canadian film. Coming this summer, caught in the crossfire of political ambition. Spoiler alert, everyone ends up in court, and the only thing justice is serving is a cold plate of political maneuvering. Let's talk about bail reform. Change the laws talking about who gets to await trial in comfort, or should we say discomfort, just to appease potential voters. If you're a politician, it's like you've got a magic wand. Bippity boppity boo! What's that? Crime rates are up? Let's lock them all away! Problem solved! But it's never that simple, is it? Sometimes you feel like we're just shuffling deck chairs on the Titanic, where one little change steers us straight into an iceberg. And the whole debate about prison rehabilitation, you ever notice when politicians talk about rehabilitation, it sounds a lot like them trying to justify their weekend plans? Listen, we're all about rehabilitation, as long as it looks good on Instagram. Well, it gets confusing, because do you want meaningful change, or do you want just to silence and hammer away at your opponent? I mean, how does one even get into politics without turning the concept of rehabilitation into a reality show? Welcome to Canada's Got Reform, where each week we put a criminal on trial and see if they can win their second chance. Spoiler alert, they don't. It's like we've turned our laws into a sad episode of a soap opera. In this week's episode, we'll see who gets justice and who gets a political agenda, and who's just hoping the judge likes their TikTok videos. It's a real nail biter material, folks, so set your DVR to record, but instead of a thrilling conclusion, it's just another cycle of political double talk that leaves you with a strange taste in your mouth, kind of like a Tim Hortons donut these days. And can we take a moment to appreciate how political figures expertly dodge questions about the justice system? The interviewer says, So are you concerned about the rise in crime? And the politician's like, what's your stance on the price of milk, you bigot? It's classic. It's like they're saying we don't want to talk about the justice system while waving a flag of fucking national pride. Look over there, it's Russian disinformation! You think they were trying to distract us from more than just a question. So, while our justice system dances to the beat of political desires, I'm going to be over here just hoping the next election doesn't involve a debate whether record keeping should include hand puppets in a glory hole. Remember, folks, justice shouldn't be a game of political chess, but sometimes it sure does feel like we're stuck in somebody else's checkmate. Thank you for listening to me rant. If you think I'm wrong, let me know down below in the comments. I promise I read all of them. If you like these videos, please help me out by hitting the subscribe. Man, I'm fucking out of here. That's enough of this shit.